Well, Wendy, you have a beautiful yard, but I want to know, I
Thank you.
came out here to visit you and see who you are as a person in your own home. I really like to do that. But I want to get an idea of, you've written a beautiful book on the sacred feast, but when did the Lord start to deal with you in your mind, in your heart, to draw you to study on Jesus' act of taking Passover meal, the communion that we call in a Christian? When did God start having you get interested in that, to study it in such depth?
Well, like in 2012, I had a major shift in my life. Dr. Tony Slay ordained me, and in August or the beginning of September, I'm not sure. And then in September of that year, I went on my first 40-day fast, and I was also studying, I was teaching Dr. Tony's accredited Bible school course then, and that year we were starting with a lesson on grace. And I read how he gives us grace according to the measure of the gift of Christ. And I understood then that grace, it says he's able to make all grace abound to us. And so while I was on this fast, I got so hungry to have grace that for those 40 days, every time I was hungry, and sometimes even when I wasn't, but I would just go downstairs, especially when I was hungry, you know, if everybody was eating and I was like just beside myself that I wanted to eat, I would just go downstairs, I would pray and say, you know what, God, I need just more of Christ, because I understood grace was dependent on the measure of Christ that I had operating in me. And so I was just so hungry for Christ and for this grace, that his enablement and empowerment through me. And it was so it would have started then in September of 2012, and progressively taken me on a journey till that year that he said I would need the blood to survive. So in 2013, I had been focusing on the blood. God was, you know, just showing me things about the power of his blood, and because of the fast, I just was hungry for communion.
Okay, so what scripture is that about grace?
I'm not sure. I would have to look it up.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, okay.
I would have to look it up.
Okay, that's awesome.
Can't remember
Thank you.
offhand.
Thank you for sharing
yeah.
that.